Hey folks, and welcome to Waking House Yoga with Jane. Today's practice is part 5 in our series on the alternative translation of the Lord's Prayer. I think it's a timely practice for our collective experience with COVID-19. It's an opportunity for us to explore staying in the intensity of the shapes that our body will make during this practice. I hope that it will be an invitation for you to lean in to whatever difficulty, hardship, challenge, or suffering that you might be facing at this time, to sit with it and to let it transform you. And so that is a theme of our practice tonight. And as we begin, we will come into our butterfly position with the soles of our feet together. If you can just allow the shades of your eyes to close, I'm going to open our practice with the passage that's guiding us tonight. Tonight, we focus on this message. Do not let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose, but illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. As you begin to notice your breath moving in and out of your nostrils, I'll share that one more time. Do not let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose, but illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. As you continue to breathe, filling and emptying your torso, consider what it is that's been diverting you from your true purpose, and lean in to the possibility of your current circumstances drawing you deeper into the present moment. And as you feel ready, begin to spiral from the base of your spine. You may keep your eyes closed or soften your gaze out in front of you, whatever feels right. Just spiraling first in one direction, whatever direction it is that you naturally move. Letting your body be soft and fluid. Just starting to notice your physical sensation and the experience of your body right here and now. And then as you feel ready, transition to spiraling in the other direction. You may not be breathing in unison with your breath, but tether to your breath nonetheless. And then slowly find your way towards center, and as you do so, draw your hands up to your knees. The next time that you inhale, lift your gaze, lift your heart, fill with breath. As you exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, empty the torso of air. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. 2 more times. As you arrive back at neutral, extend your right leg out, maintaining the bend in your left leg. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Turn your torso over to face your right toes. As you exhale, bow toward your toes. With your inhale, rise up. Send your left arm behind you. Plant your palm and lift your hips toward the sky as you also lift your right arm up and overhead. With your exhale, lower your hips, lower both arms back over your right toes. With your inhale, rise up, plant the left palm, lift your hips, right arm moves up and overhead. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow over your leg. Inhale, one more time, rise up. And exhale, lower down, bow over your toes, come to stillness, 2 or 3 breaths. Recognize the way your body undulates with every inhale and exhale. Next time that you inhale, lift up, draw in your right leg, extend your left leg out. Next inhale, lift the arms to the sky, turn your torso over your leg, and exhale to bow forward. With your inhale, rise up, right arm plants behind you this time. Lift your hips, send the left arm up and overhead. Exhale back to your mat, bow over your left leg. Inhale, plant the palm behind you, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant and rise. And exhale, bow over your leg. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale, lower down, fold over your leg, come to stillness, undulate. Practice opening our hamstrings and our hips tonight as we descend our awareness into the space of most sensation in every shape, and in particular in several shapes tonight. Yeah, as you release your foot or you begin to come out of this shape, draw your left leg in and stack your left knee over your right knee in a shape called shoelace. Okay, find the length of your spine, place your palms on the soles of your feet. Just become aware of the soles of your feet as your ground and your foundation. The next time that you inhale, rise ever so slightly. As you exhale, bow over your knees. And with your inhale, rise up, crown of the head to the sky. And exhale, bow, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Stay here in your fold. Soften everywhere that you can and move into your edge. Okay, this is one of many shapes tonight where we sink into the intensity in an effort to drive out any diversion and to sit with our physical sensation in the present moment. Every exhale deepening you even more so into this experience. Still tethered to the breath moving in and out of your nostrils. Continuing to soften. And then the next time that you inhale, slowly rise up. Send this left leg behind you so you can roll over onto your hands and your knees. As you arrive here, inhale, drop the belly, lift your gaze. With your exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips for down dog. And then inhale, hands and knees. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, table. Drop the belly. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Find neutral and inhale your right leg behind you. Extend it long. As you exhale, tuck your knee to your nose. Inhale, reach out, and exhale, tuck. One more time. Inhale your leg long. With your exhale, tuck your knee to your nose. And then as you extend your leg behind you, this time exhale to draw your right knee to your right wrist and drop your calf parallel as much as possible to the top of your mat. With your inhale, lift to fingertips. We're in pigeon pose now. And then exhale, lower your forehead toward the mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, rise. And exhale, bow. Last time, inhale, rise up. Exhale toward the earth, and then allow yourself to fold here, to stay in this shape. However it is that you can be in this shape, okay? Another shape of intensity in the space of the IT band. Maybe you feel it in your hamstring, just throughout your right thigh. In pigeon, we're attempting to align the hips, so you might find that you're rolling into your right hip instead of sinking your weight into your right hip. See if you can roll the right hip forward so that it's in alignment with your left hip, okay? You may not have your forehead on the mat, okay? Just finding whatever shape you can stay in and breathe. And as you're there, breathe into the place where you feel the most. Let all other thoughts, feelings, and sensations pass through the space of your mind in order that you can stay with the breath and the body. Our awareness firmly in our bones. Choosing to stay here even if we'd like to move on. And then the next time that you inhale, you may begin to come out, starting to rise up. Plant the palms in front of you. Curl your left toes under. We'll rise all the way to downward facing dog, lifting your right leg behind you just to unleash, unhook, unhinge the intensity of that shape, whatever you need here. And then lower your right leg to the mat and lift your, your left leg. And then lower it down with your inhale. Roll the body forward, plank pose. As you exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale, roll the body forward. Exhale, lift the hips. One more time. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, down dog. This time, inhale, hands and knees. And circle the hips in one direction and then the other. As you do so, I'm going to spin around on my mat. Don't mind me. Just a couple moments, a couple breaths of organic movement to give you what you need here. And then as you feel ready, we'll inhale to lift the left leg behind you now. And with your exhale, tuck knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen the leg. And exhale, tuck. Inhale, lengthen the leg long behind you. As you exhale, tuck the knee to your wrist so that you can drop your calf once again, finding pigeon on the other side, lifting to your fingertips, inhaling here at the top, and then as you exhale, bow towards your mat. Touch the earth if you can. As you inhale, rise up. And exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, rise up. And exhale to the earth. One more time, inhale and rise. As you exhale, descend into this shape, coming to stillness wherever you land and in whatever form honors your body tonight, okay? And then consider the alignment of your hips. Just adjusting slightly. This might mean that you're rolling forward just a little bit to feel a straight line between your right hip and your left hip. In pigeon, we maintain the flexing of our back foot. So I've curled the toes under on my right foot. That is therapeutic alignment to maintain the femur in its socket. And then let yourself sink in. Breathe into any intensity that's arising for you. Imagine the breath moving in and out of the space of most sensation. And do not escape this present moment, but lean in even deeper. And then the next time that you inhale, slowly rise up. And sit into your left hip in order that you can swing your right leg around, this time stacking your right knee on top of your left knee. We're in shoelace on the opposite side as we were before, coming back to the feeling of the soles of our feet. And then inhale to lift the crown of the head toward the sky, holding the soles of your feet, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. One more time, inhale to lift. And as you bow in, come to stillness in this shape. Continuing to hold the soles of your feet or not. If you need to find another place to rest the hands, please do so. Descend your awareness. Remain tethered to your breath. Consider any thought arising a distraction and let it go. Consider all the places that your body meets your mat. Just let yourself notice. And the next time that you inhale, slowly rise up. Extend both legs out for a wide leg straddle. With your inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Turn the torso over your right leg. And as you exhale, bow over your leg. You might touch the toes. With your inhale, lift to center. Exhale, bow over the other leg. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. And exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. One more time each side. As you complete each side equally, inhale, lift the hands up and overhead. Exhale, palms meet the earth in front of you. Begin to lower your forehead to the ground. And then inhale, rise up again. Exhale, bow toward the earth. And inhale, rise up. Keep your feet flexed. Inhale, rise up. This time as you exhale, come to stillness. Find your edge as you stop in that place where you feel intensity of the stretch, but there is no pain. Consider the option to go deeper. As you inhale, just feel your body lift slightly with expansion, and as you exhale, bow in a little deeper, undulating in this shape. So when I say stillness, I don't mean stillness. I mean breathe. I mean expand and empty. Consider for a moment that is the nature, the movement, the pattern of all creation. Expanding and emptying. Yeah, and then the next time that you inhale, lift up. Draw the feet out in front of you. Plant the soles of your feet on your mat. Fingertips face your heels with your palms planted behind you. As you inhale, lift the hips to the sky, reverse table, and then exhale back to your mat. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down, reach behind your thighs, and begin to roll backwards and forwards. The third time that you roll, see if you can roll all the way onto the soles of your feet as you prepare to stand up. Fingertips stay on the ground, lift your hips, you're in a forward fold. Inhale, flat spine, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Maintain your flat spine, rise all the way to standing, hands up and overhead. Exhale, bow forward. Swan dive, return to your forward fold. Release the tension from your head and your neck. And then step your right foot back behind you. Lower your back knee. Walk your left foot out to the edge of your mat. So we're in lizard here. And then as you inhale, send your left arm in front of you, up overhead and then behind you, arcing the arm. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, arm lifts up, arcs behind you. And exhale, back. Last time, inhale, reach the arm forward, arc it back. Exhale, return the palm of your hand to your mat, circle your hips. Looking to feel something new with this experience. If it hurts you, just rest in stillness. But if it doesn't, try to get a little weird with it. Yeah, and then come to stillness here. You're in lizard, and consider the deepest expression of this shape for your body. And so I'll begin to lower down onto my forearms. You might not. Just honor where your body is as you welcome the intensity of this shape. Okay, that is really our theme here. Going in, leaning in to that which is uncomfortable. Right? This is the condition of all of our lives currently under the impression or whatever it is that this pandemic is offering us. The invitation is no doubt to lean into that which is uncomfortable, to consider that your own suffering and that of others, to hold it, to not run from it, to go deeper with it. And that's what we do in this shape right now. Stay here, even if it's hard. Notice the tether of your breath. And then we'll begin ever so slowly to come out of this depth, however deep it is for you. Walking your front foot in so that your palms are on either side. Lift your back knee. Rise to fingertips as you inhale. Lift the gaze, lift the heart. With your exhale, straighten your front leg. Yeah, and then exhale, bend the knee, lift the gaze. Inhale, straighten your leg. Either way, I realize I switched the breath here. We're inhaling to bend and lift, and then exhaling to straighten the leg. There we go. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your leg. Next time that you inhale, rise all the way up into your high lunge. With your exhale, send your arms behind you. Take your weight into your front foot as you begin to lift off the back foot. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale. This time as you exhale, release your back foot, come to warrior 3. And then return to high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 3. Stay in warrior 3. The option here to stay with this or to transition as you stand up and bend your right knee in front of you, hands at prayer. With your exhale, I don't care which breath it is, come to warrior 3. And then transition the knee in front of you one more time, warrior 3. And then draw your right knee in front of your body. Stay here. Breathe deeply. If you fall out, come back. It's always the invitation of balance. From this shape, with your inhale, we'll step the right foot, crisscross it behind your left foot. This time, take both hands, place them behind your neck, lift your gaze to the ceiling. With your exhale, hands at prayer, come to center. Lift your left foot, crisscross it behind your right, catch your neck in your hands. And then exhale to center. Inhale, other side, catch the head. And exhale, center. Inhale, catch the head. Inhale, center. One more time each side. I said again, because I've been doing this little flow in so many of my practices. I just love it right now, so we'll keep it up, okay? Come to center. Inhale, reach both hands up and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift to a flat spine. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way to standing. Palms touch. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, bow forward. This time, step your left foot back. Lower your knee and walk the right foot out to the outside of your right hand. We're finding lizard on the other side. With your inhale, reach your right arm forward, arc it overhead and behind you. Exhale, return it to the mat. Inhale, reach the arm up, arc it back. Exhale to your mat. One more time, inhale, arc the arm. Exhale, return it to your mat and then circle your hips. Option to circle the hips. You might stay here without circling the hips, or you might consider where this will take you. Okay, one direction and then the other, just as it feels right for you. This may be a micro movement, or it might grow. Whatever it is, just give it to yourself, considering what feels good and what doesn't. And remember your breath. As you feel complete, prepare to descend into your deepest expression. It may be different than the other side. Welcome that if it is. Wherever it is, the toes of your left foot are flexed under still against your mat. If you need to roll out onto the outside of your right foot, I'm okay with that. Okay, not all yoga teachers are. Listen to your body. Okay, that's the lesson. And as you listen to your body, can you stay in its experience? Okay, this is the practice of unifying the body and the mind, so that our mind is not somewhere in time outside of where our body is in time and space. Okay, only the mind wanders to the past or to the future, but the bones are always here in the present moment. And we consider, as we stay here with our body, according to the passage for today's practice, that God might illuminate for us the opportunity of the present moment. Our prayers that we would not be distracted from anything else. Breathe deeply where you feel it the most. And then ever so slowly start to lift out of the intensity of this shape. Walk your foot back inside of your right hand. Lift your back knee. As you inhale, gaze forward. Lift the gaze, lift the heart. Exhale, rock back, straighten your front leg. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the gaze. Exhale, straighten your leg. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the gaze. Exhale, straighten your leg. This time, inhale, bend your knee, rise all the way up into your high lunge. As you exhale, airplane arms behind you, rock the body forward. Inhale, lift the arms up and overhead. Exhale, rock forward. Inhale, high lunge. As you exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Option to stay here or to transition as you stand up and bring the left knee in front of you. Palms together maybe, and then as you exhale to warrior three. Yeah. Find your breath. Let it flow however it comes naturally to you. Last time, inhale and exhale, and then draw the left knee up in front of you. Inhaling here with the knee bent in front of your body, and then as we exhale, let's exhale together. Inhale, crisscross the left foot behind your right foot, palms together, reach them up and overhead, back bend. As you exhale, come to center at prayer. Inhale, crisscross other side, palms together, reach overhead. Exhale, center. Inhale, crisscross. Exhale, center. Inhale, crisscross. Got one more time on each side. When you're complete, come to center, palms at prayer, and then inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise all the way to standing slowly, however you choose to get there. Palms meet overhead, and then exhale to your heart. Place your thumbs against your sternum. Open the space of your heart. Drop your awareness into the soles of your feet. Lower your hands. We'll prepare for a balance pose here. Option to take tree pose or to go a little bit deeper tonight. So as you feel ready, pour your weight into the sole of your right foot and just allow the left foot to disconnect from your mat. If you're taking tree pose, go ahead. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, We'll place the ankle of your left foot onto your right knee as you bend your right knee and start to sit down. Okay, it's a figure 4 shape similar to our pigeon, but we're bringing in the addition of balance. And so in any balance shape, you're looking for a focal point, and then we're endeavoring to go as deep as you can, to let this become as intense as it feels okay for you to experience right now. Okay, as I exhale, I'm starting to bend deeper into my right knee and to sink a little bit further down. I'm even placing pressure onto my ankle and onto my knee. And then I'm trying to remember to breathe. I'm welcoming the heat that's building. I'm acutely aware of the experience of my body right now in this moment. Take one more long, deep breath. As you exhale, let go. Come out. What do you need? Give it to yourself to unhinge that. Whew. And then we'll prepare for the other side. Okay, whatever you need. And then center. Rooting now deeply through the sole of your left foot. And as you feel ready, lifting the right foot off of the mat. Either taking tree pose on this side, or now resting the right ankle on your left knee, sitting back. And then descending, sinking your breath, your awareness, all of your attention into the depth of your sensation. Go as deep as you can with one more breath. Slowly unwind. Give yourself what you need. Let it go. Yeah. Find your way back to center. Inhale, both hands up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Deeply bend your knees. Release your head and neck. Bend your knees a little bit deeper until you can sit back and roll the length of your spine, and then just roll a few times before you arrive on your back. And as you arrive there, plant the soles of your feet flat on your mat, knees under your heels, and then just drop the knees from one side to the other. Lift your knees to center. Plant your forearms and palms down by your sides. With your inhale, lift your hips to the sky, bridge pose. And as you exhale, lower the hips back down. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift one more time. Before you lower down, position your hands so that you can rest your sacrum on the tops of your hands. And so as you lower down, just allow your sacrum to fall onto the tops of your hands. And as you're ready, inhale to lift the soles of your feet up for a gentle inversion. Okay, so your sacrum is placed firmly and comfortably on the tops of your hands just to give you a little support in this shape. Feet are flexed if that feels okay. And the option to consider anything else that you might want to do here. Commonly, you may choose to separate your feet into a wide leg straddle. But notice anything that is calling to you from the needs of your body. chest here. With all of your energy, sending blood and prana to the heart and to the space of your mind. Just consider this moment. Notice how you feel approaching the completion of your practice. Let your mind consider if anything has arisen for you. Washing out distraction, inviting presence. As you're ready, we'll lower the soles of our feet back to the mat, plant them in order to lift the hips and release your hands. Now reaching again for the backs of your thighs, rolling the body 1 or 2 or 3 times until you lift into a comfortable seat. And in our comfortable seat, we will prepare to share several minutes of silence. Crown of the head drawing to the sky and shoulders rolling back and down your back. Softening all of the muscles of your face, even your eyes, becoming soft in their sockets. Recognizing the tether of your breath. Letting the awareness of air in and out of the space of your nostrils guide you into an empty mind. Let go of any thought arising. Come back to the breath anytime you notice that you've been carried away. We'll close our silence with a quote from Carl Jung, which reads, "One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious." Brothers and sisters, that's been our practice in this past hour. And to go consciously into the darkness, into that which is intense, or painful, or hard, or sad, or fearful, or anxious, and to stay with it, knowing that this is the pattern of the cross in the universe. By leaning into our suffering, we are promised resurrection. Thank you for sharing that practice and embodying these shapes with me tonight. May this practice go with you in every present moment to come. May you stay with it. May you not resist, but surrender to the flow of love that is the foundation of the world. May this light, that which enlightens me, honor and recognize the light which enlightens you. And bless you and namaste.